We're set for Sunday out from Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland. Today we wrap up the homestand with the third of three between the Seattle Mariners and the Cleveland Indians. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Corey Kluber gets the starting assignment for the Tribe in this one. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, he's having a very nice season so far. You look at that ERA in the low twos, looking to continue that trend here in this one.
Austin Jackson makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The Mariners, center fielder number 16, Austin Jackson.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Eric, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, it was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
And after the loss last time out, that sets up a rubber match here in the finale, so I'm expecting this to be the best game of the 3.
Kluber steps into his windup, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
You don't want to lose the leadoff hitter here. Not when you got this guy on deck.
And it's full now, 3-2.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, you know, they really need Paul Goldschmidt to snap out of the funk he's in. Last month, he didn't exactly provide the pop that an organization looks for out of the middle of their lineup. You know, going deep only twice in the 4-week period. He'll have to do better than that if he wants to be counted on as a power threat.
Into the windup and the pitch. The second baseman, Robinson Cano, comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Daryl Parker.
Well, overall, Parker is a solid umpire, but I have seen sometimes when there was some inconsistency calling the corners. As a pitcher, it seems he doesn't always give you the same spot when it's on the black.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that's taken up and in for ball 2. Just underway here in Cleveland. 2-1 pitch, a circle change taken for a called strike 2.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, Ain't nobody going to touch him.
Still 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ground ball right side. Kipnis has it. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone. And with that, let's give you a look at how the Tribe stacks up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, their starter has a ton of strikeouts, among the league leaders. That sometimes leads to some complacency out in the field. They're going to have to stay on their toes, be ready, because they will be involved.
Paul Goldschmidt will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Oh, I'll tell you, no hitter wants to go through a streak like this. Already the numbers don't look very good, and now he's hitless in his last 10.
2 out, nobody on. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And Stanton will put this one away, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. And now the Indians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. James Paxton gets the ball for Seattle in this one. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, if you take a look at that whip, you can see he's been struggling all year long. A lot of base runners.
Jason Kipnis comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. EK, you look at the M's entering play here this afternoon. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
After the loss in the opener of the series, that was a much-needed win yesterday. So they can look to win this series and take 2 out of 3 if they can just take care of business here.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, I know these pitchers are going to have to be careful when dealing with Jason Kipnis. He is such a clutch hitter for this ball club. His average with runners in scoring position is up over 400 on the year, so expect him to cash in if he gets a chance.
Here's the first pitch to him. Francisco Lindor is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. In there, and it's even now. 2-2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Grounded down the third baseline. There is Seager in time to first, and there are 2 away. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at how the Mariners will set up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, this defense is really anchored, and most specifically, the guy over at second base. He turns the double play as well as anybody in the game, has a lot of range, and really takes away a lot of hits from the other team.
Bryce Harper will stride in now, back in the lineup after being limited to pinch hit duties in yesterday's ball game. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a good take here as he misses for a ball, and it's 2-1 now to the Cleveland left fielder. Two and two now.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing, and a ball lined hard toward short. Oh, and a beautiful diving catch there will end the inning as the side is retired. Tough to end an inning on a better play than this as he takes this one right out of the air. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon. Kyle Seager will stand in now. 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday.
Well, I'll tell you what, I have him in my lineup every day. He's had 8 RBIs over his last 10 games. Yesterday was just a little bit of an off day for him.
And he's retired here, 1 away. Mike Zunino will stand in, and as you can see the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
Michael Saunders.
Kluber's ready. Here comes the pitch. Michael Saunders is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Mariners are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Andrew McCutchen will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Smoke toward third. Seager has it. 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, that's a good thing that pitch was above the strike zone because a few inches lower and that ball's right in his wheelhouse.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Wow, and he hasn't missed a beat since his last start. Remember, he had 9 strikeouts in that one, and he's well on his way to a similar performance right here.
Hit hard to short. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Back from Progressive Field as we're set for the beginning of the 3rd inning here on the show. James Jones out to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Dustin Ackley will get his first chance at it now. Didn't factor much into the win yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And the Mariners have themselves their first base hit.
Boy, not only was that pitch bearing in tight on him, but it got there in a hurry. You can see he's barely able to get the bat through the zone, but somehow he manages to steer it into left field for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Willie Bloomquist. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 1 home run, 9 driven in. Swing and a liner. Kluber pauses. Here's the 1-1. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. He'll go to the bag for 1.
You know, that's one that you just don't see that often. Safe at second base, but out at first. Just shows you the speed he has at first base that he was able to beat the throw into second.
Grounded to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. We've played 2.5. No score on the show. Mike Aviles will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
First pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
You can hit the low fastball, but you're not going to hit that one up there. You can just forget about it. You've got to make him bring that thing down.
That's popped up out towards short right field. And Goldschmidt able to put the squeeze on it here. 1 away. Vladimir Valentian will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count, and that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
Oh, that one got the pitcher. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Yan Gomes will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And he takes ball 1. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Heading out towards shallow right. Saunders is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. We'll head to the... Robinson Cano is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth. Kluber sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. Cut fastball taken for strike one.
Baseball fans see Robinson Cano and they think of his time with the Yankees and the Mariners, but some forget how great he was during the World Baseball Classic in 2013. He hit .469 for the undefeated Dominican team on his way to the tournament MVP award.
Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt. He flew out in his last at-bat. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Hard hit ball to second. Backhanded. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 15. Third base.
Kyle Seager is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
He'll just keep adding and subtracting speed on his pitches.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Jason Kipnis will stand in to begin their half of the fourth with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
And still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
Right side. Cano fields it cleanly. A quick out number 1.
Now batting.
Francisco Linder stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. First pitch of the at-bat. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ballgame. To short, hit hard. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Yeah, they tried to go inside again. I like the call, but this time he was ready for it. He drives this one for a solid base hit.
Here's Bryce Harper now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Now a snap throw to first. Back in standing.
Just checking.
Three and one now.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
First and second now after the walk. And they haven't gotten much going offensively against this guy at all. So this is about as good an opportunity as they've had.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
And you know, all you have to do is point back to yesterday's ball game. This was part of their downfall, hitting with runners in scoring position. They just couldn't sustain any kind of offense. So this would be a big boost if he could turn the tide a little bit here and come through big.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner will get back standing.
Simple throw over there.
Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Now the double steal is on here. Hit down the third baseline. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
And, you know, this was not one of those 3-2 start the runners kind of a deal. This looked like a straight double steal or maybe even a hit and run thrown in there. And it's going to wind up at least a partial success for these guys because the runners do move up, albeit on the ground out.
Giancarlo Stanton is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And the pitch bounces off his glove, and that could be a run. Throw to the plate, and the recovery will be in time. He's out at the plate. And a costly decision to try for it there, as all of a sudden the inning is now over. No, heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Oh, I think you'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And a rather easy first out. Settling in now, James Jones. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Too high. 1-2. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Hot shot towards the hole. In there, a base hit.
Up next for Seattle,
Dustin Ackley is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip.
Well, and everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over. And he's able to jump ahead.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there, a ball and 2 strikes.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Willie Bloomquist digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Kipnis will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Mariners leave a couple. Halfway home, still no score. Giancarlo Stanton comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Too high, 1-0. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed inning, so he should be fine for the time being.
Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning. Lonnie Chisenhall stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Paxton has his sign. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Mike Aviles is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Around first, on his way to second now.
The designated hitter, number 4.
Vladimir Valentian will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double.
And this is really where you earn your money. Runner on second, 2 outs. Let's see what he can do here.
And the runner back easily. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. For Aviles, he's at second with his 4th double here on the season. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Austin Jackson will get things going here in the Mariners' 6th as he'll step in to lead off the inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
And he falls behind 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Another guy retired there. You see his pitching line to this point. It's phenomenal. Just 2 hits. Both of them are singles. And he's hardly even been in trouble. Thorough domination so far.
Robinson Cano stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Cut fastball, and it's by him. 1-1. Line down the left field line, but this will be foul. Kluber gets the sign. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. 2 gone now in the Mariners' 6th, and stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone. 2-2. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball. What's the call here?
I still don't think I throw him a strike. There's a good chance that he's going to be chasing something, expand the zone, so you make him show you that he can hold back.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Kyle Seager will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet, not by a long shot.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed 0-2.
And it looks like the scouting report says work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job, because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now. Mike Zunino will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Oh, and trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0. Lined hard toward right center. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And the run is in to score from second. And a relay home. And not in time as the second run scores. Michael Saunders will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. So the 3 straight hits have that man right there perhaps assessing his, and the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Yan Gomes forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far, as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. And there to take this one in is Cano for the first out.
And sometimes this is all you have to do. Throw a ton of strikes and keep the ball in the yard. It's worked for him so far.
Jason Kipnis stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Well, that strike zone looks like it's tightening up a bit.
That's inside. 2-0.
Well, one of the real strengths of his game is that he's not going to go after a whole lot of bad pitches out of the strike zone. So he's a guy that's going to make you earn it by only swinging at strikes.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Chop foul right at home plate. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Francisco Lindor will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. Bloomquist ranging up the middle, and he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Pitch out, nothing doing. A runner on first with 2 away. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Tribe. James Jones will stand in here to start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. Neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Worth a look at his pitches by inning so far. You can see he's up to 80 for the game right now, so he should still be in pretty good shape.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Lays off the circle change there. A ball and a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Willie Bloomquist will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
I think a lot of pitching coaches would like to see that first pitch strike ratio better than about 60%, but that's what he's got going for him tonight, and he's pitched very well.
Smoked on the ground left side. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. Austin Jackson will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Austin Adams will take over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Austin Jackson will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Robinson Cano stands in trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits. He's got a runner in scoring position at second.
And you know how good hitting can prove contagious in an inning. Let's see if he can keep it rolling.
Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. 2 down, runners at first and second. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Mariners leave. Andrew McCutchen will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2.
And that's a case where he's just trying to do anything to get his guys on the board.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Gone! It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen. And the Indians are on the board now. It's a 2-1 game.
he was guessing up there, he was guessing right because he's all over that thing like a shaggy dog, and he drives it over the wall.
The right fielder, number 27.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Giancarlo Stanton now, as he swings down on the first pitch and sends a chopper over to third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
First baseman.
Lonnie Chisenhall digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Paxton's ready. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Yeah, hard to believe that's not a strike. I don't know exactly where that would have missed.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up with 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. You get the sense he's starting to nibble a bit at the corners here, and that's something he wasn't doing earlier.
Yeah, and he sort of backed off the throttle a little bit, too. I'm wondering if that home run ball might have changed his approach just a little bit.
And now maybe a mind game or two going on down there as he steps out a second time in the AB. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, now the further he goes in this one, the less precise he's going to be with his location. You can see it up on the screen. He's up over 90 pitches here, so he's starting to get tired and running out of gas out there.
Tom Wilhelmsen will come on now as he inherits a runner at first with already 1 out in the inning. Mike Aviles steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jackson is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
And really, from what we've seen here so far this afternoon, balls just don't seem to have a whole lot of carry to them, and this was another example right there.
Vladimir Valentian will get his 3rd shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips.
Well, on the bright side, I guess, he is putting the ball in play. He's just not getting that solid contact that you're looking for when a guy's really seeing the ball well.
Lays off 1-0. Two out with the man at first. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. but the Tribe draw a bit closer thanks to this home run. We'll march on to the 8th, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
First baseman number 44.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here, 1-2 now.
This fastball is looking pretty lively right now.
And that misses 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. On deck, the big bat of Mike Zunino. McCutchen is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The catcher, number 3. Mike
Into the box, Mike Zunino. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And a high strike there, 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to fit.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Mariners are down in order. They lead it 2-1. Yan Gomes will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
He will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
Yeah, in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, it's always important to get that first out. Put that offense on their back heels.
Danny Farquhar will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Danny Farquhar.
Jason Kipnis will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
You know, some of Jason Kipnis' teammates affectionately call him Dirtbag because he has a habit of giving his body up and getting his uniform dirty on every play. And you got to love a guy like that.
Now a ball hit fouled off to the right side, and that just about got the first base coach. Here's the 1-1 delivery. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And you don't want to put this guy on as the tying run because he'd have a ton of speed over there at first base.
Swing and a miss as he goes back to the cutter here, 3-2. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Ackley is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out.
Shortstop, Francisco
Striding into the box,
Linder.
Francisco Linder, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. He's set. Here it comes. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Good cut fastball in there, 1-1. Liner toward right center, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Yeah, tying runs on base now with 2 outs, and who knows? If this next guy can put one in the gap, we could have ourselves a tie ball game.
First pitch coming, here it is. Line toward the gap in left center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. In to score is the runner from first. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
Man, he is all fired up standing down there at second base, and why not? You come up, you drive a ball into the gap for a double, get the tying run home, and everybody's happy.
And time will be called here, as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Andrew McCutchen digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
Well, no complaints on this end, guys. You've got to love any game that's this tight, this late.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And this is low, ball 1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase, and after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
Now a cut fastball finds the target, 2-1. In there, 2-2.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up on that inside corner, or this guy will bury you.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Jackson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. 9th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Koji Ito will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Michael Saunders will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Not close. It's 2-0. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number 99.
Ready now, James Jones. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. He started in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Hit to first. Chisenhall is there, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting,
Dustin Ackley, ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yeah, they got him on a breaking ball, so now we'll see if they try to put him away with soft stuff again if they get that chance.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Neil Kotz will be summoned here as he'll try to get the final out to keep this game tied heading into the bottom of the 9th. Dustin Ackley gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. They know he'll chase it down there, so even if it didn't get the job done.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Yorvis Medina, you get 3 outs here to try to send this game to extra innings. Giancarlo Stanton stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
They haven't been afraid of coming right after this guy. They've made him have to swing the bat.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Yeah, a couple of mid-90s fastballs, and he hasn't been close on either one of them.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lonnie Chisenhall. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chop foul over towards the dugout. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Mike Aviles has a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap.
And in the field, I got to expect them to be playing what's called no doubles defense, Matt. Basically, you got to guard the lines in the infield, and in the outfield, play deep enough so that you can cut off all the gaps.
This is skied out toward right. Saunders moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Vladimir Valentian digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one. Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Indians leave one. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Willie Bloom gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Swinging a ball popped high in the air and heading for foul territory behind first. And the leadoff man is retired here to start the extra frames.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Now to the plate, Austin Jackson. He singled his last time up. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
2 pitches right on the outside corner. If he's going to keep looking at him, they might as well just stay out there. Why not?
And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. Robinson Cano is at the plate as he watches ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Pulled toward right center field. McCutchen will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Yan Gomes steps in to get the home side started here in the 10th. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Saunders moving to his left, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
Jason Kipnis will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Low with a fastball here. In the dirt even. It's ball 1. Squared that one up just a little late. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first. Francisco Linder digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Now a Slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2. Ready to deliver the 1 and 2. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Stepping in, Koji Ito. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. Just keeping him close.
Just keeping an eye on him.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Saunders. And the inning is over. Paul Goldschmidt comes to the plate as the leadoff man here in the 11th inning. And here's a fastball called for strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Kyle Seager will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First offering on its way. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Bullet back up the middle, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
The catcher, number 3.
Mike Zunino ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
2 out, nobody on. In the air to right center. Stanton has a read on it, and that retires the side. Andrew McCutchen stands in for his swings once again. He rounded the bases on a home run back in the 7th. Here's the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Skied into straightaway right. Saunders is under it. 1 out.
He's put together 2 spotless innings so far out of the bullpen. I think a third would be above and beyond the call of duty.
Giancarlo Stanton comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike one. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Now in the box, Lonnie Chisenhall. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Ackley is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Indians go down. Michael Saunders will stand in to start out the 12th inning of play, and it starts to become a war of attrition once you've reached this point in the ballgame.
Yeah, we're getting to the point where there's some really tired legs out there on both sides. The bullpens have been working overtime. Heck, even the announcers are starting to get a little bit hoarse.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Matt Boyd will come in and pitch now.
For the Indians, number 25, Matt Boyd.
Michael Saunders struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go over, but let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
Linder is up with it and reined in one away.
Now batting,
James Jones will step in. A ground out victim his last time.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean, quick play on him, because if they don't, he's safe.
now batting.
Dustin Ackley ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
And that pitch misses to even the count to the Seattle left fielder at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1-2. Mike Aviles will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Third baseman, Mike Aviles.
Here it comes. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Jackson is there, and he has it for the first out.
A designated hitter.
Vladimir Valentian digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Well, and it was a good changeup that got him last time, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to work that off-speed stuff right back into their game plan here.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
You can tell now in his 4th inning of work out of the bullpen, he's looking a little gassed.
High in the air out to center field. Jackson shading to his right, and that's the second out of the inning.
Sometimes when you're facing the bottom third of an order, hey, just run it up there. Let him hit it. This is now back-to-back flyouts, and he hasn't had to work all that hard to get him.
Yan Gomes is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Line drive to left. Ackley is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Down in order go the Tribe. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Willie Bloomquist steps in to begin the inning.
Now for the Mariners,
Now here's the pitch.
Willie Bloomquist.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
And the catch is made, 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Austin Jackson.
Austin Jackson ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him in just 3 pitches.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's a called strike on the curveball. 1-2.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame. Robinson Cano stands in here trying to get off the schneid. He's 0 for 5 so far. Fastball in there for a called strike. High in the air into shallow left center. Ito has it in his tracks, and that's the 3rd out. Mariners are down in order, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Jason Kipnis is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
Here in extra innings, sometimes you've got to let guys go longer than you'd like. And you see his pitch count there.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And this pitch is inside, and he can't find the zone all of a sudden. 3-0. At the very least, he certainly established the inside part of the plate.
Yeah, but it's not going to do him a whole lot of good if none of those can find the strike zone.
Charlie Furbush will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with the runner at first and nobody out. Francisco Linder comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base.
Yeah, and in this situation, you've got to move that runner to second any way you can. So we're going to see how they decide to play it right here.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Koji Ito is into the box for his 2nd appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Andrew McCutchen, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game.
Yeah, I think the entire game has led to this moment right here. And we'll see if he can come through, or if the pitcher can somehow get out of this game.
And he is out at the plate. So hold all tickets, we're not done yet. 1 big out here in the inning. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Well, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggles.
Here comes the 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
Deep breath time now on the mound. You've got to compose yourself, and that strike zone's looking about the size of a tin can.
Well, this is lined into left center, and it's going to get down out there. And that's going to do it as they walk off as winners here in the 13th.
Well, you had the sense early on that this one was destined to go down to the wire, and sure enough, these guys are going to pull this one out here in walk-off fashion.
And guys, a good outing on the mound for the man you see right there, the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, Matty, sounds good to me. They needed him to come out and give some support when he was called on, and he gave them a very good outing out of the bullpen. Enough to make him our Player of the Game.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Indians win this one 4-2. So long from Cleveland.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Cleveland Indians. 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base.